Hey Gemini, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do your April 2019 Twin Flame Tarot reading. Thank you everyone for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, your personal readings, your emails. All of your love has been magnificent and amazing for my channel. So thank you so much. I couldn't do this without you. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't be helping y'all like this is my main purpose, is to channel this information to help others along this journey, like myself. So it's beautiful. I love what I do and I love the feedback, so thank you so much. It is a general reading, guys, so take what resonates, leave the rest. It may be your message, it may be someone else's message. If you're not getting messages on my channel, it could be because one of a couple different things. Check your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs if this doesn't resonate. Also, for February and March, your moon sign specifically, because that was what my readers and myself, what was actually coming up for the moon sign that resonated the most. So there is a link to Cafe Astrology below, and that will help you determine where your planets fall and where your moon sign is. Also, if you haven't liked, shared, commented, subscribed, any of that energy, I pull all of that when I pull for the collective. I also pull from the energy of the people that I know that fall in that same zodiac sign. So that is one way to get your messages on my channel. So try that. Let's see. The roles can be reversed completely. The first video is meant to be your twins' energy. This video is, I always say that. I like flip it. The first video is meant to be your energy. The second video is meant to be your twins. But however, keep in mind we're talking about twin flames. We're talking about one soul. Highly recommend watching both because you can get messages that come out intertwined within the videos. Okay, so that's really important for a lot of you. Try and watch both if you can, because there's a lot of signs and symbols that can come out for you on the other side and on Gemini side, etc., or whatever. I am an intuitive tarot card reader, so if you're new, welcome to my channel. What that means is if you see a tarot card and I say something slightly different, or how you know the tarot, please understand that what I'm receiving are channel messages that come from the divine, that they're telling me what that card means, or I'm seeing symbols or hearing things that from them that I am giving to you. So it may have nothing to do with the traditional tarot, and that may be the case. Sometimes I forget to shout out the signs, so I apologize for that. So I get going, I'm in my groove, etc. So I apologize if that does happen, and I don't mean for that, to ever, not, give that information out for you guys. So I hope that, you bear with me, and hopefully you watch enough tarot readings to know what cards mean what. And also there's cards that I associate with certain signs that maybe other readers don't, but that's because that's how I see those cards. And I may have learned the tarot a little bit different than other readers. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's chime my chime and we'll get into your reading. If you'd like a personal reading from me, the link is in the description box below. I don't do just twin flames. I do everything: love, money, career, you name it. So let me know if you need reading, and the link is below. All right, I don't know if you want to if you have headphones in, you may want to turn it down. I don't know how loud it gets, or out, whichever you prefer. I prefer that you listen to the chime because it will help clear your energy as well and get you ready for the reading. But if you can't, that's no big deal. Okay, beautiful. Such a teeny tiny. Okay, so signs you could be dealing with for your twin. We have Virgo. We have Taurus. We have double Virgo, double Taurus, double Aquarius. So, I mean, these are hardcore coming out in the reading. We have Aquarius here. And we have the Queen of Swords, could be dealing with another Gemini or a Libra, or again, we have Aquarius there. And we have the Knight of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Earth energy here with the Page of Pentacles, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay. All right, so mutual energy between you and your twin, we have the Nine of Wands. So feeling like you need some relief, feeling overburdened, feeling like there's possibly, this is that wounded warrior card. This person's been through hell and back. And for each one of the things that they have, that they carry with them, they carry those burdens with, which are the wands here. So it is feeling overburdened. It is feeling stress, anxiety. It is needing some relief from this, because really we get from the 9 to the 10, and the 10 is the absolute max amount this person can carry, okay, before falling over, and just feeling defeated, okay, for a lot of you, or having to put that burden down. So you want to put this burden down. You're overburdened with responsibilities. You're overburdened with life right now. This could also be related to travel. So you may be trying to travel to get away from this, or maybe this just causes you more stress because you have to travel to or from the mountains or something along those lines. So it's very relevant for that card. But you and your twin are feeling like just overburdened and overwhelmed, okay, is what I get from that. Too many responsibilities, too much crap, okay? And on your side, Gemini, you just wanted relief, okay? Just wanted some relief. And there were some cards here with that Page of Pentacles that I may not have mentioned in the first video, but you have two, talking about the Page of Pentacles reversed. This could also be financial stress, okay? And I apologize if I didn't say that in that first video. This could also be feeling very stressed out financially, okay? Maybe you feel like somebody's getting away with something financially and taking from you more than you wanted to give to that person. Anyways, we have the 9 of Wands clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Star. So this is about healing, about hope, about relief, about wishing, about having faith in the situation, okay? So Queen of Swords is definitely that energy that talks about you as a Gemini, the Gemini you're dealing with. Or it could also be Aquarius or a Libra. So it's like you wishing for them wishing for you, trying to heal this situation, still having faith, still having hope in this situation. Okay, so somebody's still hanging on. Somebody's still got hope that this is going to transform into something beautiful with that Star card, with the Aquarius card. All right, so very, very interesting. I love that energy, and knowing that the situation will heal. Okay, so this is like the overburdened, wounded warrior that has faith in the divine, and the divine has faith in him or her, and in the situation, and that mutual energy is trying to heal. The divine is trying to heal this connection, is what I feel like. And that Queen of Swords, that Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they're trying to heal this connection as well, and they really want this to be different, and they still have faith and hope for change, is what I'm feeling like. And on your side as well, for the twin side, that you still have hope. You still may be feeling the hope in this situation, even though this wounded warrior looks a little hopeless, like he looks a little like burnt down, like he has just been beat to hell. So, excuse me, having that strength on your side, Gemini, will help with that. All right, first card on your twin side is Light the Darkness, but it is reversed. Okay, so this is upright and reversed. Okay. We have the number 14 or the number 5, and it says ancestors, ancestral line, and generational shift. Okay, so let's see what that means. This is the Wild Wisdom of the Faery Oracle. I am using this deck. It is brand new, and the Earth Wisdom Oracle. I've been using it for the April videos. So let's see what they have to say about that card here. All right. Only sticking to people your own age, knowing little about your older relatives, mistrusting people who are older, stereotypical thinking and beliefs about older people, needing to connect with other older people but feeling cut off from them, feeling they are unlike you, believing that the generation gap is too wide to be bridged or that bloodlines don't matter, denying your DNA, wanting to cut yourself off from your family of origin and their history and traditions. Okay, so some of you may only have friends that are your age, and there may be a generational gap between you and those that are older than you that may be hard to understand where they're coming from. They may have different politics or different ideas that don't match yours as well, so that could be another thing. But it is very possible that you may be denying something about your own history, or wanting to cut yourself off from your family of origin because of the way that maybe they treat you, and maybe denying some of their history and traditions. Maybe they don't line up with your own morality, your own values, or there's just this gap, and it's almost like you just don't see things the same way that they do, okay? or feeling like you need to connect with those that are, maybe you're missing your grandparents as well, or missing those that are older. And they may have passed on. So, that light into the darkness, you may be feeling alone without them. Okay, so that could be another message that's coming through. We have understanding. Okay, so there's some type of understanding. Okay, and the number 2 that's relevant here for the situation. So let's see what you can do to help get some more understanding about the situation. So cinquefoil, it is spelled Cinquefoil. It is, I believe, that flowering plant up here, the blue or the yellow, but you can look that up here and see what to do with it. It says it promotes the ability to see another's point of view and unravels hindrances to understanding. So if you're feeling a lack of understanding or not able to see things from another person's point of view, especially someone older who's giving you advice, possibly, that can help with that. Dioptase, I believe it's either a crystal or a rock. I'm not familiar with it, but you can look it up. It is Dioptase. Enhances heart-centered communication. So heart chakra may be relevant. You might want to do heart chakra meditations in order to connect with your twin and with others that are older than you, or there's a generational gap that you feel, or to get some type of understanding here. And this can help unblock communication and the flow of communication. It's heart-centered communication. It's the type that's compassionate and loving and accepting. Okay. Creating a bridge between people or groups requires setting the ego aside. Yeah, so set your ego aside in order to figure out how to communicate. Center yourself in love and light with the intent to understand things from others' points of view. Once you can see all sides, act as a peacemaker, helping others release their biases and view others with compassion and understanding. Okay. Yeah, so there may be some type of ego here as far as understanding someone else's point of view. So it may be a little bit, you may not see where someone who's giving you advice is coming from if they're older because of that. And they want you to try and walk in their shoes or get some understanding related to that. And heart chakra meditation for sure can help with that. Okay, we have nostalgia. All right. So you're not stuck on the past. You may, for some of you, this is just saying like you are not feeling nostalgic. You're not dwelling on the past. You're letting that go. Okay. So you're just you're not gripping it or holding on tight, because if it was upright, I would say that, but it is reversed. So it is releasing the past. Okay. And maybe not sitting there and reminiscing any longer about good or bad memories, because nostalgia can be good or bad memories. We have the 2 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, and you're not juggling between 2 things, or if you were, something had to give, and you realized what it was, or it just came crashing down because you added too many balls, and you took on too much, and then it was like something had to give. So you realize that now, and maybe it was, now you get it, and you're just like, okay, well, there's no reason to dwell on it. It happened. I let it go. You could have been juggling 2 people. You could have been juggling too much in your life. But it was almost like you put the burden down, okay? You were almost like, okay, or for some of you, you were forced to do that because you took on too much, okay? And that is this overburdening and this responsibilities here, okay? All these tarot cards, I will clarify at the end, except for the mutual energy because I clarified it in the first video. So, tea leaf. We have the tea leaf cards. I love these. We have the sun, happiness and well-being, okay? So whatever you're doing is bringing you happiness and well-being, okay? So that's awesome. And you're seeing the sun, you're illuminated, and you've got this, I feel like. Twin flame message. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. So you are receiving signs about your twin, receiving signs about this connection. This is bringing you happiness and well-being. Something is illuminated here with the sun, and it is the signs that you're seeing, I believe. Very beautiful energy. I love that. We have beauty's truth, beauty, physical pleasure, and sensuality. Yeah, you're feeling hot, girl. If you're a girl. If you're a man, still handsome. You're feeling handsome. You're feeling beautiful. You're feeling hot, feeling sexy. You guys have 2 cards with the number 5, so a lot of changes on the ground. This is the number 32. Could be your age, could be your twin's age. It could be relevant to something specific in your life. But that boils down to 5. And earlier had 14, which is 5 again. So you have 5, 5. So I would look at 5s as far as angel numbers. But this is beautiful. This is taking pleasure in yourself, your beauty, your sensuality. This is seeing yourself in a beautiful light. I love this. You're feeling hot. All right. and desirable. You know, I feel that as well from that card. So that's very beautiful here. So let's see. 'Tis time to harness and radiate your own beauty, and to realize that by acknowledging your own unique attractiveness, your own beautiful qualities, you begin to be beauty. Your job now is to embody beauty. If this feels daunting, know that this is not vanity, nor is it an attempt to fit in. It is simply coming out from hiding. The world would benefit, and you will be kinder, sweeter, and more generous when you believe in your own beauty. If you are struggling with the truth of your beauty, sit before a mirror on a Friday night and focus within on love. See this love radiate out from within and begin to glow. And as you do, watch your beauty grow. The fairies do this, and there is not one who is not divine to look upon. Having beauty will not make you weak, vulnerable, vain, or foolish. All these are cliches, and you do not need to believe in the lie anymore. Fairies have no judgments regarding types of beauty. They are loving and kind, and those who keep these same values are beautiful in turn. Do not deny yourself this form of self-love, for it has much power, magic, and healing within it. Yeah, it's embracing your beauty's truth. If you're not feeling very good, they said on a Friday night, sit in the mirror and go within. Again, heart chakra, I feel like, but could be root chakra too. You could be feeling insecure in that way. For some of you, I don't feel that. I feel like a lot of you, if you are struggling with it, that is something you can do. But they are showing that, you know, that being beautiful or taking care of yourself or being with, you know, feeling very good about how you look and presenting yourself to the world. And, you know, they talk about like women and how they, you know, how their beauty, you know, how they dress up for each other. Well, that's not always true. I dress up for me. Like I do my hair, my nails, my whatever for me. And not necessarily just for some dude, you know, that's not how I roll. So it's not really for anybody else. A lot of times we're just doing it because it makes us feel better. When we look good, we feel good. So that's self-care. So if you're not feeling good, go out, get a pedicure, get a manicure, whatever you need to do. Even as a man, you know, go get a haircut, you know, embrace the beauty within, embrace the ability to be like, I'm handsome, I'm sexy. You know what I mean? Like it is not vain to embrace that. Now there's going too far, obviously, but they're showing that this is a healthy ego when it comes to beauty, like healthy way to see yourself as beautiful. Very, very nice. And we have joy. Okay. Yeah, this will bring you joy. Okay. And this understanding is going to bring you some joy. So I feel like you're, you know, really able, if you're not able to embrace this joy, they'll give you some information about how to do that, but it's almost like embracing yourself, and the changes within. So dandelion, y'all know what dandelion is, heals anger, clears physical and energetic toxins, and releases personal power. So you may want to go out and make a wish. You know, the dandelions, when they get down to that very little like cottony look to them, and you can blow on it. I always loved doing that when I was a kid. I did that the other day. So dandelion tea would be good for some of that to help with clear your anger, physical and energetic toxins, and help release your personal power. There's also the use you can use garnet, and it encourages a passion for life. So if you're feeling kind of low on that passion, garnet can help with that. Physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional toxins strangle a natural joy of life. Clear the toxin in this situation to access your joy. Being joyful also grounds you in your own personal power, reveals your passions, understand the dearest wishes of your soul, and find the confidence to make them come true. Yeah, beautiful. All right. And there's victim, but it's reversed. So you're not playing the victim. You're not. You're taking responsibility for your life. You're living in joy. You're not dwelling on the past to make yourself feel or act like a victim. Beautiful energy, you guys. Oh my gosh, so proud of you. You know, you're not embracing a victim mentality. You're like, look, I take responsibility for my part. They take responsibility for theirs. Whatever happened in the past, you let it go. Whatever you were juggling, whatever you were, you know, too many responsibilities, whatever, you own it. You're taking it in, you own it, okay? And there's some type of understanding about that where you're like, okay, I got this, you know? This is very healthy energy, very healthy ego over here. I'm really loving the energy I feel over here for you guys, for this twin. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. This is self-love, okay? So if you're not feeling very loving towards yourself, it's giving yourself that love. Again, self-care is self-love. So, you know, those affirmations. This is also, I feel like it could have been an offer for love, or, this Ace of Cups is brand new love. This is pregnancy. Um, this is, possibly, like new, it can be new love, but it's reversed. So it doesn't necessarily mean that that connection has been lost. It's very possible that instead of giving love to someone else, you're now giving that love to yourself. Okay, which is just the same as giving it to your twin, because you are one soul. So whatever you do for yourself, it bleeds into your twin's energy, vice versa. Okay, so you may be really not playing the victim anymore, and you really are learning to love yourself. Okay, and be more accepting of who you are. Okay, and it could be that you are not concerned with a love offer because you feel like it would add too much onto your plate and something would have to give. So you're just doing you. Just taking care of you, which is beautiful. I love that. Older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. Okay, so this could be your twin on this side that you're dealing with. It's an older woman. This could be just a friend. This could be your mother. But there's definitely an older woman involved somehow. But they bring you happiness and well-being. But you do have a relationship with this person, and they may be the one that kind of helps you learn to love yourself. Okay, so they may really be encouraging you to love yourself. It could be that Ace of Cups, that older woman, if you're a masculine or a feminine, whoever you're dealing with on this side, that is your twin, and they are older than you, and maybe this new love didn't get off the ground, or there's something we'll see. We'll clarify this out and see what this has to do with and get more energy on it, though. All right, twin flame message. I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. For some of you, you may have treated your twin kind of badly in the past. So I just have to say it, and it's coming out. And if this doesn't resonate with you, it's not your message. If you didn't do anything wrong, then, or you don't feel like you did. But this person is taking responsibility for their actions and not playing a victim, which is very healthy energy. So it's like, I feel badly. So you may have said or done something that wasn't so kosher in this connection. Could be why we have that Seven of Swords over there for Gemini. All right, the Merlin, but it is reversed. Okay, so number 33, divine number. Okay, threes are all about creativity, not change, sorry. Fives are guidance, mentorship, and teacher of the old ways. So let's see what they have to say about the Merlin. That's interesting. All right. Refusing to believe that a teacher can be found, blocking the lessons of life, resistance creating suffering and repetition in your life, blocking magical messages and your own magical powers, feeling confused about how someone who is not God in the Christian sense can be so wise, kind, and loving and good, refusing to take advice even when it is good and kind, strong advice, refusing to love your humanity, which Merlin knows is where your wisdom lies, instinct and intuition divided within you. Okay, so it's very possible that you may not find someone who can give you guidance on this journey, or you're struggling to find someone who can give you guidance. You may be blocking magical messages, creating suffering and repetition in your life consistently because you're unwilling to see outside of a Christian God or any other religion besides your own, which may be blocking your ability to connect with your twin, or the ability to go on this spiritual journey. I know a lot of people, when they hear I'm a tarot reader, or they hear about what I consider the divine, they're like, oh, that's not the one true God. Oh, that's not it. If it's not Christian, then it's blasphemous, and what you're doing is devil work and all this. Absolutely not, and I will never buy into that crap. So if you're on my channel and you're watching, sorry, this isn't the channel for you. So I'm inclusive of all religions, of all backgrounds, of all history. In my life, I have friends of every single different background that you could possibly think of, in race and in religion, and I don't have room for intolerance. So if you're feeling that way because you're concerned about where these messages come from, you'll know if what I'm doing, if you pay attention with your heart, if you listen with your heart, if you listen without taking all the thoughts and the logical that makes it fit one way or the other. You'll know where my messages come from. You'll know that none of this is, my channel does not promote witchcraft in the sense of dark magic. There is a dark goddess or something in here that they talk about, which I don't know anything about yet, for this Earth Wisdom. But there's probably a light goddess and a dark goddess. There's light and there's dark, and you can't have light without the dark. But you may be struggling with that in a Christian sense for some of you. But you may be refusing to take advice, even when it is good and kind and strong. So somebody may be giving this to you, or your twin may be giving this to you, and you may be refusing to see it because it doesn't match with your religion. So I highly recommend that you do your research about what I do, and know that my channel is not about that, and neither am I. So I would never encourage anything negative on my channel like that. So the divine I listen to is my God, and it may not be your God, but it is my God, and they still have messages for you. So, and believing that there's only one true God, sure, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is some entity that encompasses all of the religions that we have as humans made in our own little boxes. Okay, so Jews, Christians, etc. I believe they all fall under the same person or entity, and when we get there, we're going to see that. So I have faith in mine, and you can have faith in yours, and we don't have to agree on that. But I would never attack yours and say, oh, that's not the one true God. Like, never. So I hope that's not what that card means for some of you. But it may be a struggle. It may be a struggle within yourself regarding religion, and I understand that. Okay, so I'm not addressing that. I get that. I get that can be a struggle for anybody, and I hope that you find that the advice you're given is good and true and comes from the light. All right, we have big picture, number 23, and she's got a key. So there's a key to the big picture here. So this is the number 5. You have 555 on the ground, and Gemini, you had 999. So lots of changes over here, lots of internal stuff for Gemini, but lots of changes on your twin side that are happening. Okay, it could be internal, external, etc. So the number 23, number 5. So in order to see the big picture, you can look up belladonna. It is said to open the chakras and expand consciousness. Now, I don't know how you use it. I'm not familiar with belladonna. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Then we have malachite, which I believe is a crystal or a stone. It activates psychic vision, can be used for scrying, and helps to focus on what is important. So what they're saying is the big picture is important, and to see things in a bigger picture and maybe get an understanding of another's point of view, taking wise advice from people who are older than you, because they actually have something to offer you about the journey and the path that they've been on. And they're not just someone who's old and doesn't have, they're just crazy and they don't, you know what I mean? It may not make a lot of sense for our generation versus other generations, but in the end, they still have something to contribute, something to offer. Everybody does, no matter how old or how young they are. When situations feel chaotic, confused, or unsolvable, it is easy to feel frustrated and throw in the towel. What is missing here is the key to understanding it all. There is more going on than meets the physical eye. Clear and open your chakras and allow your consciousness to expand. See the big picture and the key will be revealed. Okay, so definitely psychic visions, third eye you can do, and all your chakras it talks about here. So open your chakras and allow your consciousness to expand. So I would focus on all of them. You can do all 7. You can do one at a time. Either way you feel comfortable with. Sometimes all 7 gives me anxiety. So I try to be very particular about the ones that I use, the videos that I use. I like to target them one by one. So I would recommend, if you guys just want to do one heart chakra meditation, I would look that up for you guys. Okay. All right, what's next? Fresh start. But it's reversed. So there's some type of fresh start that can't get off the ground here right now. Okay. I believe this was in Libra's reading. So similar with Libra with that fresh start. So I would say that without seeing the big picture, and as long as you're still playing the victim and still holding on to the past, that this fresh start cannot something can't get off the ground. Okay. So, but this is also relative to the fact that maybe you feel that way. Maybe you feel that something's just not working out the way you wanted it to, especially when we have that on the other side with Gemini. So let's see why. Okay. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be dealing, that could be who you're dealing with, or this could be your energy on this side here. So, even if this fresh new start is not happening, you're trying to see you may be trying to see the big picture. You may be clearing your chakras. You may be feeling more joy and getting more understanding and feeling more beautiful, okay? And releasing that victim mentality and the past, all right? And not trying to juggle too much and giving yourself that love, okay? So this is the overall energy I'm feeling. And once you do that, you're going to be so confident and so amazing and so passionate, so fiery. So she's a leader. She is someone who is beautiful. She can walk into a room and men's heads turn. Okay, so that is the energy of it. And if you're a man, if you're a masculine watching on this side, it is that same energy. It's feeling confident. It's feeling like you're standing in your power, like you're passionately moving forward. Okay, so this can change this energy. Okay, so you may feel like there's a lack of a fresh start. It could be because this person on this side may be involved with the Queen of Wands, but we'll see. I'm not seeing exactly, a third party unravel, but for some of you, it's very possible that that fresh new start can't really happen until the big picture is seen and until some type of confidence and some type of self-love takes place, and a lack of juggling, releasing a victim mentality, and releasing something about the past and forgiveness, something along those lines. Wedge. Okay, guys, this is what I was just saying. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Okay, so somebody may be trying to enter the picture of this person, your twin side, and they may be trying to come between something you want. So either you feel like Gemini is doing that to you, or you doing it to them. Someone is trying to come between you. It could just be a friend that is, again, we have this Page of Pentacles energy here on Gemini's side. It could be a friend that keeps intervening with their, they may be a good friend, they may be supportive, whatever. I don't feel that here on this side, though. I feel like this person may, try and, wedge their way in between something you want on this side. So it could be an older woman, too. Okay. So, yeah, keep that in mind. So that is possible. Why this fresh new start can't take place is because someone is trying to come between that, okay? It could be another fire sign, possibly. Okay. Twin flame message. Being apart has been life-changing for me. So, yeah, being apart from you has changed them. And we have one last twin flame message. They told me to take 4. So, would you reject me? Yeah. So, they're not sure if they could come towards you because they're not sure if Gemini, if you would reject them. Okay. So, that is a fear that they have. Okay. A fear of rejection. Okay. Let's see what this 2 of Pentacles is all about. Okay. What was the juggling all about? Okay, maybe somebody was in the holding on to the past, okay, and being nostalgic, okay, but they've let that go, or that's changing here for this energy. Why is the 2 of Pentacles reversed? Why is the 2 of Pentacles reversed? Okay. They want to come out. I'm jumping. All right, why is the 2 of Pentacles reversed? Why is the 2 of Pentacles reversed? Too many. Oh, yeah. Okay, 2 of Pentacles is reversed because somebody is needing to just take care of themselves. Okay, so they were doing too much. The Ace of Cups is coming up twice. Ace of Cups here, Ace of Cups there. They're both related. Okay, so they're saying self-love is needed right now. That you need to go within. That instead of worrying about the external and taking on too much, drop that burden. Okay. Or don't juggle between 2 people, because that's not the way this should be. You need to be taking care of yourself. Self-care, self-love. Okay, so that's definitely one of the energies I'm seeing here. Okay, so, trying not to juggle between yourself and someone else possibly, or taking on too many responsibilities in your life, and they want you to self-care. Okay, really take care of yourself, maybe resting as well. It's possibly one of the messages I kind of feel like in Gemini side too was rest and relief. Okay, so yeah, Ace of Cups reversed. Why is the Ace of Cups reversed? Even though we kind of have why And they've already clarified that. The Fool. Okay. So, Aries again. So, you know, in order to take a risk on something or someone, and they maybe want you to risk it all on your, you know, risk it all for yourself. You know, that's the Fool's energy. The Fool is like, you know, rushing, you know, walking off that cliff. They don't care. Maybe they're not rushing in, but they're walking off that cliff and they don't care. They're taking that risk. They are ready and willing. They're a little innocent. They're a little naive, but they know things are going to work out. Okay. So it's almost like they can be in their own power. And they can also just be very, very adventurous type of people. So, I mean, obviously Aries is like that too. So, with that Fool, it's, they know that maybe they can't take a risk on someone or to move forward on this adventure without giving themselves all this self-love that they need. Okay. All this love they need to pour into themselves right now. They're feeling very, maybe a little selfish, is what maybe people may think about this, but it's not selfish. I mean, you can't fill up others' cups until your cup is full, especially if you're a parent. Okay. So yeah. All right. Really taking care of yourself. Okay. So that you can feel free. So you can feel like you can go on these adventures, and so that you feel like you've got enough confidence. And, you know, with this Queen of Wands, you know, right next to that, it's like, you know, feeling self-confident, feeling like you are a badass. Okay. And that you can, take risks. Okay. But you may not wanting to risk anything until you've taken, care of yourself. Okay. Or you may not be able to. Okay. All right. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is the Queen of Wands here? We got heavy Aries energy on this side, but could be any other fire sign with the Queen of Wands, okay? Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups. So the Queen of Wands, I feel like, again, with this we have two different sides with these cups here. You got the Nine of Cups on your side, Gemini, and the Eight of Cups here with the Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups is talking about walking away from emotional fulfillment. So this person knows what they know that they can do bad by themselves. They know that they are emotionally able to emotionally and passionately charge forward into whatever direction they want. And they're not willing to settle. So it's like the settling, I believe this Eight of Cups is like, you know, it's not enough for this Queen of Wands, okay? And she's willing to walk away in order to find out what is enough, okay? And this fresh new start isn't happening because she's not willing to sacrifice her emotions and her time and her energy into anything but herself right now. So it's very possible that, you know, she doesn't see that this is worth working on, that there's emotional fulfillment here. It's 8. It's not 10. Okay. It's not even 9 where you're feeling even almost, you know, close to the 10. Okay. And, you know, and wish fulfilled. This is that Queen of Cups who's like, you know what, this emotional investment isn't worth my time. I have to walk away. Okay. And it could be because this person is trying to get involved emotionally in this situation, who's trying to come between you and a friend or someone else. And you're, you know, this person on this side is like, you know what? It's not worth it. I will walk away. I will take my dignity, myself, my self-love, and I will go on new adventures and go on my own path and my own direction. And I love me. Like, I love me. That's it. That's the one I see. That's the song I'm hearing right now. So, you know what? Take care of you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with going it alone, okay? And walking away from anything that doesn't emotionally serve you, okay? And if there's somebody who's trying to come in between, you know, Aries doesn't play like that. We know we are badass. We know we are the choice. If you're on the fence between us and someone else, choose someone else, because we're not going to play that game. We normally don't play that game. We know who we are. We are confident in ourselves. We are sexy. We're passionate. We are hot. And men or male or female, we know we can do bad on our own. So if that's who you're dealing with, you know, watch out. We will leave you just as fast as we invested in you, we will leave you faster. So sorry guys, just gotta say it. It is what I'm feeling here, and the Eight of Cups is walking away. So sorry. Okay. All right. Let's see what your fortune is. All right. You have luck. See? things are going to work out, okay? You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Yes, you are. Absolutely. Investing in yourself, self-love. There is luck here, so be strong and optimistic because the opportunities ahead are all about luck. It's all about this four-leaf clover. It's all about the signs. It's all about things coming together the way they're supposed to and just having faith that things are going to work out. So I hope you like this reading. You guys on this side for your twin. I really appreciate you watching, and I will see you for your May videos. Take care.